Today we're going to tour Hills of Minneola, a Dreamfinder community. This community is located right in a nice business sector where you have Publix and a lot of new commercial development coming up. There's also West Orange Bike Trail. The West Orange Bike Trail connects Claremont, Minneola, all the way to Winter Garden, so you can get your pedals in if you want. Please continue to like and subscribe if you want to see more of this content. We'll be posting new developments every week. One bonus in regards to using a realtor with new construction is you have somebody that has your back. Keep in mind, all these new builders have in-house representation. These sales agents are representing the builder, not your best interest. So give me a call. I'd be more than happy to show you what's available here in Claremont and Minneola. Let's get to work. Hills of Minneola. This is a new Dreamfinder community. This community is special because it's going to have a K through 8th school also designated to start in 2025. This community is going to have amenities as a pool, fitness center, and so forth built in the community. The HOAs in the community are $100 a year, but you do have a CDD on this community that's going to vary depending on the lot that you get. We got somebody creeping up. One unique thing about this location in Claremont is it's called Gym of the Hills. So we have some elevation changes in this area. This community is up on what we locals consider Hominy Hill, which overlooks Lake Apopka. Some of the most beautiful lands in the area are now being developed. All right, so there's a lot of new construction going on here. In this community, you're going to have sanitary sewer and public water. So you're technically in the city of Minneola. So you'll be dictated by the city of Minneola. So you'll have city water, city sewer. Got a lot of different floor plans coming into this community, starting at about $470 all the way up to $800,000. Just really depends on the options, the lot, and so forth. You know, the sky's the limit with some of these new builds. Also depends on your taste. You know, a lot of folks can get in these communities and get into a design center, and in that design center, you know, some can spend 20 grand, others can spend 50 grand. Yes, these properties do have basic features, granite, 42-inch cabinets, crown molding, but if you want something outside of that basic, that's where the design center comes into play, and you're gonna have some added expenses. Like I said, depends on taste. There's a lot of green space in this community too, which is always nice to see. Most of the floor plans are 2-car garages. There is a bigger floor plan that's a 3-car garage, which is the model home that we're going to show you guys. Sidewalks throughout. You know, this community is going to be connected to a large commercial district as well. There's going to be a nice brewery with live entertainment and stuff coming right down the road. Crooked Can Brewery, which is now in Winter Garden, but they have a spot here in Minneola. You also have a public shopping center, which is just a couple minutes down the road. Another good thing about the location is convenient access to the Florida Turnpike. So therefore you can connect to any part of Florida you want with the Florida Turnpike, which is just outside the community. The elevation change you see in this community is something that you don't really see a lot in Florida. You know, we have a somewhat of a mountain range that runs down central Florida, and it starts here in Lake County and runs down south towards Lake Okeechobee. Look at these views behind these people's houses. Let's go check it out real quick. Come on. The builder does have some inventory properties which they're trying to get available, which will be available probably mid-summer. Typical build time 7 to 8 months. So these would be some of the premium lots because you have no rear neighbors. Lots do have St. Augustine sod with irrigation throughout, which is a must here in the Florida heat. The irrigation water is reclaimed water, which is always nice to see. I'll head up the hill. Let's head up the hill a little bit. Dreamfighters build a really nice product, you know, top of the line shingles, windows, electrical system. They have some pretty good pluses in their builds. Nice stone work. Another good thing about the community, if you like to jog, you got plenty of hills to jog up. Good exercise. We do have paver driveways and walkways. That's one of the requirements for the city of Minneola to allow rainwater to seep into the soil versus just a concrete driveway. Let's walk in one of these that's not quite built, just to kind of show you a little bit of the construction of these homes. A slab foundation. You can see how the slab starts at grade here and then it comes out of grade here. So this is going to be a stem wall. So this is a build-up stem wall. They'll fill it full of clay and then they'll pour the slab on top of that clay. That's how they adjust for the elevation changes over here. So it's all 2x4 construction in regards to the interior walls. Insulation throughout. It's always nice to see them putting in multiple returns throughout the house. That's to help circulate the AC, keep your energy costs down. That's something we see a lot with other builders. They'll have one return in the home and that AC is working really hard to cool the rooms that are far away from that return. So seeing multiple returns is always a good thing. Covered lanais. It is also a block construction, so you have block walls that are going to be stuccoed, and that's typical here in Florida. Plenty of room for pool. You can see a pool going in next door. Try to beat the heat. Double pane windows and doors. Of course, that's building code nowadays. So good soundproofing on the windows and doors. It's also nice to see the stove. You can see the vent pipe going out the roof. So that means the stove's going to be vented out of the roof. That's something we don't see a lot in Florida. They'll put these microwaves that blow all the smoke and stuff back in your face. So having vent pipes going out of the roof are nice. I do get a lot of questions in regards to gas appliances. Here in Florida, we do not have a lot of natural gas lines ran, so that is not something you see that's very common. We do have electric stoves. You know, gas appliances are not a common thing in Florida. Let's see what we got upstairs. Watch your step, cameraman. So this house, like others, are going to have a multi-zoned AC unit. So you'll have an AC for downstairs and an AC for upstairs. This is where the upstairs is going to sit. Of course, we got more returns. You can see we got a return here, and we got a couple returns in the room. Like I said, it's always nice to see these multiple returns. You know, there's a lot of houses, like I said, with the bedrooms that are far away from these returns running a little hotter than the bedrooms that are close to the returns. So that's going to help on energy cost. This is something cool to see, you don't see every day, is how they set a tub. So they'll put the tub in on wet concrete, fill it up with water, and let that concrete cure underneath it. That's why the tubs don't feel squishy. Nice 4-inch PVC flex pipe for the water lines. PVC piping throughout. So this is an example of that stem wall I was referring to. You can see the stem wall they built where it comes a little bit out of grade. So they're going to compact that and then they'll pour the foundation on top of that stem wall. So like a lot of properties up north, there's no crawl through space. Solid packed down stem wall. First home we're going to take a tour in. This is the Avalon. This Avalon has a bonus room upstairs, so that bonus room is an added cost. The Avalon's going to need to be on a 50 or 60 foot lot, so there's added premiums. In this community, you have a base price for the home, and then you have premium lot charges. Can range anywhere from $15,000 for a 40-foot lot, all the way up to $50,000 for a 60-foot lot. So depending on the lot and the placement of that lot, it's going to depend on your cost. These lot premiums are going to be higher, of course, with a more private lot versus a rear neighbor. So let's go check this Avalon out. Bottom floor, we have 2 rooms that are between these 2 rooms. So this is the main living space. Covered lanai out back. The office space in the back of the home. This is the master bedroom. This is on the first floor, which is always good. Don't have to go upstairs to go to the master bedroom. Check out. We also have his and her closets. So this Avalon has a bonus room upstairs. The bonus is of course extra charge, but it adds 2 bedrooms and a nice loft play area. The 2 bedrooms have a shared bath. So this is the flex space, which is upstairs. This is in the front of the home. once again, there's 2 additional bedrooms with this added bonus area on this Avalon. Not all Avalons come with the added bonus. This is additional cost. These features can be added typically with the larger lots, the 4